Last season, we made the Super Bowl and we won it, which was one of the coolest moments in our franchise's history, obviously. But this year, we've had a grind. We have injuries. We've had all sorts of things happen this season. But somehow, some way, we have won the title from our division. And now we're going to play for the Super Bowl. So we'll see what we can have. But before, let's check out this Pro Bowl roster. See basically what's there. Carson Wentz, Nate Powell out there. Demetrius Mattis gets himself to a Pro Bowl about time. He's 87 overall. Of course the dude should be there. I think he could have been above Powell. Well, actually probably not this season, but you know what it is. Le'Veon Bell, Kareem Hunt, Ezekiel Elliott. A lot of big names. We see Patrick DeMarco getting himself to the Pro Bowl as well. I mean, fullbacks are players too, okay? D.D. Westbrook, Edelman, Julio Jones. Anybody else on our team really make it? Best tight end in the NFL, in my opinion. Rob Gronkowski's about to retire probably soon, but O.J. Howard, he's got next, in my opinion. Joe Bitonio, Linder. Okay, look at all these guys out here. DeCastro, Mason, Ramzik, Orlando Brown made it to the Pro Bowl. A lot of you guys told me not to trade for him. That trade paid off. He made it to the Pro Bowl. Good for him. You got Bosa, you got Aaron Donald, Beard. Okay, where's my guys at though? Okay, I was gonna say, if Jordan Poyer didn't make it, I was going to be upset. Micah Hyde, you can make an argument for, but Jordan Poyer absolutely deserved it. Good for him for making it as well. Jake Elliott, best kicker in the NFL. Kickers are people too, making it. And that's basically it. So we had a pretty good amount of people make it to the Pro Bowl this season. About time we get some respect. And before the big game, look at Eli Rogers, getting himself a little bit of an upgrade now. He's done a lot of things that have been good in the possession standpoint, but I need his deep threat to be better. He's missed out on a lot of those deep balls, and we're going to try to fix that ASAP. So he's having an 83 overall there, 85 overall for his entire rating, +1 to awareness, +2 to catch traffic and elusiveness, and +3 to his deep route, which is what we wanted to see happen. Super Bowl 55 is here. We're at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa Bay, and look, I'm proud of this team. We've overcome adversity. Repeating as Super Bowl champs is not easy, so we've got a lot things to do today against a really talented New Orleans Saints team. Can we beat them? In my opinion, we absolutely can, but thinking you can, doing it, two different things in my opinion. So here we go. We got good weather. You know, we're not really used to that all the way up in Toronto, but we're gonna go at it right here. We'll carry up the middle, and Jared Griffin gets the first carry for only a yard. I gotta be honest though, we definitely missed the hole there, so that's why that really didn't go for very much. But look at this. Maddox getting some blocks, the young fella. I'm pretty sure he just tore his ACL. And if our first carry didn't really follow our blockers, Demetrius Maddox did a fantastic job of following his blockers. He just has to slide sooner rather than later, because that looked like it was pretty painful. Look at Royster, the big fella. Take that 10-yard gain. Another first down, another big moment right here. This drive is looking pretty solid outside of that first play. Little play action fake never hurt anybody but the defense. Going across here. Austin. He's the most underrated draft pick in franchise history. Trying to find a little bit of balance right here. The pass and the running. They don't really know what's happening right now, and that's good. If we keep the Saints on their toes, that's fantastic news. Now, Jared Griffin trying to find some room here, but great play by the middle linebacker to sniff that one out. 2nd and 7. Again, a solid carry, but nothing to really write home about. The blitz is coming. Oh, no, Maddox has fumbled. And the Saints have recovered it. You could argue that was less than ideal. Yeah, Kamara in the backfield, Russell out there as well. We're gonna get a solid run, and Kamara picks up about 7. Russell back in shotgun with Kamara to his right. We're trying to get a little bit of pressure here. We probably should have shot the gap we were supposed to, but they only get about 2. On 3rd and inches, you can imagine that we're gonna be blitzing again, because we've basically blitzed every single down so far that they've had the ball. Back in the line of scrimmage a little bit. And it's going through. They go out to the flats. Great play. We try to go for the strip. That was not going to work. Hill is out here making moves, and we finally bring him down. He fumbles, but we out of bounds. So let's just say that blitz didn't really work out in our favor. They are going back to running the ball. Oh my God, Jordan Poyer, you're a Pro Bowler. Don't fall down like that. Honestly, though, we're struggling. I think you can see that we need Preston Smith. He's still out for like 6 more weeks, so we'll have him back at the beginning of next season. But this running attack right now by the Saints, outside of that play, they've been magnificent. All right, this is a spot right here, 3rd and 5. If we can stop him, we can hold him to a field goal. That's great, because that turnover, again, wasn't ideal. They're going out here to the edge. Look at the play by White. Tre'Davious White. We don't see him do a lot of big plays, but he's stepping up right here. I mean, the toe tap by Tre'Davious White. Can we get this man a little bit of time at receiver? That was unreal. Out here scrambling again. Look, Demetrius Maddox, not the fastest player in the world, but when he starts running like that, he's hard to stop. Maddox has shown that, again, he's not the most skilled runner, but when he gets out there, he's a problem. We're out here scrambling around. A lot of opportunity to go, and Maddox probably should have given it up. What I will give Maddox props for is that he didn't throw it in kind of traffic and end up getting it picked off, because that first turnover definitely hurt us. We don't want to repeat it again. Now we're going to float one out. Here we got Howard. Good news, he caught it. Bad news, it was out of bounds. We have a big third down to 10 now. Again, it's 0-0. First quarter is almost over. This has been a little bit of a battle at the moment. The turnovers have been unfortunate for both teams, but we're trying to hang in there. We got our guy going underneath, but they picked it off. Marshawn Lattimore. He's going to try to return it. Jared Griffin's going to try to take it down. Kenny, he does. And another turnover in this game. The Saints came to play. First and 10 now for the Saints, right where they basically left it off on that play. You try to go in. Trent Murphy nearly has the pick. Russell again under center. Kamara in the backfield. Second and 10 inside the red zone, or almost inside the red zone. Big tackle here by Micah Hyde to stop Kamara. With third down and 11, we got to do one thing and one thing only: put some pressure on Nate Russell. This is obviously a passing down. We're going to drop Murphy back though and blitz pretty heavy here in the middle. Edmonds, we can't really get any pressure here. They throw one. It is going to be caught, and Smith is inside the 5. You can say that we're in a dicey situation right now. We have our backs against the wall, and we got to respond real quick. Looking to try to stop Kamara, and he gets the first touchdown of Super Bowl 55, and the Saints, they got an early lead. So our first drive was the Demetrius Maddox fumble. Our second drive was the Demetrius Maddox interception. I wish this one would be something a little bit more productive, like a touchdown. Even a field goal I'd be happy with right now, but a touchdown, real talk, is where we need to go. Maddox has got his guy stretched out here. We just boosted up Eli Rogers. You saw him out there. We got him with that +3 deep route, and he proves that it was working. This game was going south pretty quickly, but Maddox with a nice strike, Rogers with a great route. It's looking a little bit better right now. Royce, the big fella, make him pay. Getting close to the red zone again. We got to play mistake-free football. The Saints are a really good team. This is not the Bengals that we just played recently. What a catch by O.J. Howard. That's why he's in the Pro Bowl. At the 11, things are moving in a positive manner. That's not something we've been able to say a lot. We've had a couple of good plays, but we've choked pretty much when we get close to the end zone. We got Royster out here rumbling, and Royster's in the end zone. Kamara, you got one. Devonta Royster, he's got one too. The Saints, again, are not resting on their laurels. They have their young franchise QB in Nate Russell. They are trying to put some pressure on us right now. They're going back to the run, which they've been pretty heavy with it, but Kamara just got injured. I don't want to wish an injury on anybody. That's good news for us. That's going to be a major blow. And the good news for the Saints is they still have Mark Ingram, who's still a really good back, but he's older. Kamara's a lot faster, and oh my God, he runs a lot harder. We can already tell. Look at Mark Ingram. Can someone tackle the man? Mark Ingram. Herbie talking about his old age, and all of a sudden, just broke 7,004 tackles, just like that. We're in a tough situation right now. I thought having Kamara out would be good. It apparently is not. And they go out here and Cameron Meredith, just like that. The Saints, they have the lead back. It's only one touchdown. I get that, but the efficiency of which they went down the field on us, that's next level, if we're being honest. So I'm a little nervous. We gotta play this a little smart and just hope that we can get this back under control. And a dime right there. I love that. Eli Rogers running some good routes today, and Maddox is finding him. That was a nice game. I'm happy with it, but again, we gotta get a touchdown. Then we gotta play better defense. Where's our defense at right now? The running defense has just been atrocious today. Royster up the middle is gonna carry a couple of guys, or about 5. Second and 4, we got Rogers in the slot. Again, he's been our main guy so far today. Ooh, out of the backfield, look at this. Devonta Royster. You want to run one-on-one with him? Stop it. Get some help. I like what we got right now. Inside the red zone, about 2.5 minutes left. We're taking some time off the clock, which should hopefully help our defense out, but we're also driving very well. Royster, though, I mean, you don't see the spin move too much from him, but if he ever develops it a little bit more, he's going to be a major problem. I don't know why the coach was exactly mad kicking dirt there, because it was still a 2-yard gain. It could have been a lot worse, in my opinion. Second and 8, we got DeMarco and Royster in the backfield. So play action here, get the linebackers to bite. They bit a little bit, and Royster, was that with your offhand? What happened there? So now we got a big situation here. 3rd and 8. 2-minute warning is almost upon us. We need some points, at least a field goal, but I want a touchdown. Going to a halfback screen. Haven't really tried it today. We got Jared Griffin out here running. The young fella. It's wrangled down pretty quickly. Bring out Jake Elliott, the Pro Bowl kicker. So here we're lining up for the field goal. Jake Elliott has been money pretty much all season long. Can he knock this one in? He can. It is basically right down the middle. And that lead went from 7 to 4. Need the defense to step up here, though. So we simmed a play or two, and all of a sudden, EJ Gaines got an interception. So we have the ball on the 19 with 1:46 left. You could say that that's kind of ideal right now. First and 10 again. Maddox did a little bit of pressure. You've seen him roll out. He's keeping him honest. Okay, we should honestly have slid. I thought we could have juked him out, but I was wrong. So we got Jones in single coverage out here in the left-hand side. We got Austin in the middle. We're going to see how this one plays out, but we might have Austin here. We're not going to have him. We got our guy Y. Honestly, I thought he was out of bounds. But don't tell the Saints that. Oh, no. A booth review? Are you kidding me? Please tell me he was in bounds. There's about a 97.3% chance. Yo, that's 2 feet. Put it on the board, baby. With about a minute left, the Saints have to go a really long distance to try to get some points on the board. We have the lead now thanks to Jared Griffin's incredible play. And they're going to keep dumping it out to Mark Ingram. But it's a big 3rd down and 2 here with 53 seconds left. They have all of their timeouts, so keep that in mind. But we just got to play it smart here. Russell again. Watching the tight end. We almost picked it off. So close. There's a punt coming up from the Saints. Haven't really seen them punt the ball because they've been so successful, or we've basically got a turnover somehow. We got our boy Jared Griffin back here returning it. Looking to get out to the edge. Jared Griffin with a big possibility for a return. And look at Jared Griffin. He's going to get ankle tackled at the 42, but we're not too far from field goal range. 1st and 10, 38 seconds left from the 42. I like our possibilities here. Yo, Jones. Jones has got to step on him. Young fella! He dropped it. Honestly, I was 92% confident that was going to be a really big game. Unfortunately, it was not. But yo, look at our boy Demetrius Maddox getting himself down to the 20, whatever that is, 41 with 25 seconds left. What you're honestly seeing is the Saints are putting so many guys back in coverage that we've really got an opportunity to step up and run with Maddox when the time presents itself. Speaking of that time, it feels like another one here. Maddox again. Oh my God, he just got put an F in chat for that young man. We got 2nd and inches, and I honestly feel pretty good about our chances here. A field goal is definitely in our future, as long as we don't mess up. Yo, again, Maddox stepping up. Young fella, keep it running. Okay, I see you. I see you. I can't front. I felt like that run was in slow motion, but for a moment in time, I was like, yo, he's got an opportunity to get himself into the end zone. We got to throw it into the end zone or else we're basically screwed here. Oh, this is dumb. I should not have thrown that. We're kicking a field goal and taking our points. I just realized now the Saints have Cam Chancellor, so great play by him, and I will not throw his way for the rest of the game. So the field goal is up. The field goal is good. With a 6-point lead going into halftime, we needed that. So going into halftime, a solid lead, nothing crazy, but the Saints, they're playing insane right now. Our defense got a little bit better there towards the end of the first half, but it has to play way better if we want to win this game and repeat as Super Bowl champions. So the Saints get the ball first to start this second half, and they're actually doing pretty well right now. Mark Ingram's still in the game. Looks like Kamara is not coming back in the Super Bowl. Oh my God, what a hit there by Shane Ray. Now, honestly, the one thing we're having trouble with, I thought Kamara was killing us, but Mark Ingram is doing so much better, it's not even funny. And I guess part of that is that Mark Ingram hasn't really carried the ball much this season, so he's got fresh legs. He's a power back, he's got a little bit of speed, and he's fresh, and that's a really big problem for us. And we're going to stop him in the backfield. Those legs aren't fresh enough. No field goal for them here. We've had a lot of big drives in this game, but honestly, I feel like this is the most important one. We've got a 6-point lead. If we score here, it's really, really important. Devonta Royster, keep chugging along. Get yourself 5 yards every time. But seriously, though, if we score here, the Saints are in a lot of trouble. That means their defense is giving up consecutive drives. It'll be big for us. Look at Maddox, the young fella. My apologies for leaving you up there. I love how good Maddox is. He almost has 100 yards rushing in the Super Bowl, which is insane. We never really run with him that much. It's very few and far between, but they're just leaving those moments open for him all game long. And look at Jared Griffin fighting in between the tackles. They've got a pretty heavy box stacked here. We're going to put Rodgers and Jones on a little bit of a streak. Honestly, that was a little early. But Eli Rogers, he can never break one of those tackles. But what a play. Oh no, Brian Bolden got hurt. We lost another lineman. I mean, that was an incredible play. We needed that. We are now in field goal range again, but Losing another lineman is not good. We are already so weak there. When they're all healthy, we're actually a pretty good line for once. But when they're not, we get tackled in the backfield. He's a shoulder tear. Our center's gone. Oh no. Honestly, with that injury, we've got to be in shotgun a whole lot more just to give our guy a little bit of time, especially when they line up people underneath the center. Here we got Z Austin looking to make some room. The good spin move. He actually would have broke out of that, but he only got 9. 3rd and 1. I know I've been saying we'll line up in shotgun, but I'm going to try to run it here. They have no one directly above our center, so I think Royster can go ahead and power this one through. Good block, pick up by the center. Devonta Royster inside the 5, but there's a flag. That's on us, I swear.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
I'm okay with that. That works. First and goal on the 1. Yes, please. So with that play by the Saints, we got first and goal from the 1. I like that. We got to run to the edge because, again, our middle defense is not so great. And look at Royster's 2nd touchdown of the game. Young fella, get yourself that MVP because it's right now heading your way. And because of the odd scoring, we're only up 12 right now. Coach says, look, we're going for 2. If we get it, we're up 14, which is 2 touchdowns. Do the math. It's pretty easy. Got Rodgers, Jones right there. We got Howard going out to the flat. A quick pass here to Jones. Zay Jones doesn't get the ball a lot. That was a big conversion. 1st and 10. Russell back in shotgun. The Saints, they still have Mark Ingram. I think Kamara has to be completely out for the game, but you got to be a little nervous right now. Because honestly, outside of the pick that Tre'Davious White had in the first half, our defense was not good. We gave up so many big plays, so many big moments, and the Saints were capitalizing on all of them. But here, we shut them down pretty easily. They go across, but look at that. Mr. Edmonds. We'll take that one. What a play, what a lurk. And we got the ball back in scoring territory. This is huge now. 3 turnovers by the Saints. We are right where we want to be. I love how this offense and this defense are playing. Little check underneath. We got OJ Howard. Look at the stiff arm. Look at the big fella. That's a Pro Bowl tight end right there. And we got to keep the chains moving. We got to keep the clock moving as well. The Saints are dangerous. 2 scores is not enough against this team. They're too talented offensively and defensively. And the ball here to Royster, who's going up the middle and gets gang tackled after 3. The 4th and final quarter of the Super Bowl is here. We got a 2-score lead. And probably should have went to the outside there. That was a good tackle. It was 3rd, 8 yards to go. Big here. A field goal is what we have. We don't want to really turn anything over, but we're trying to chew the clock for sure right now. Well, halfback screens looking solid. Jared Griffin makes something out of nothing. They're trying to get to the edge. The spin move's looking great. Jared Griffin. That's close. Did he get it? He did it. There's a lot of things we can do right now. Coaches, we got to go for it. It's 4th and inches. We got a 6'5" quarterback, a big fella. We got to go for it here. Demetrius Maddox got it. The chains are going to keep moving. He's 8 yards from 100. A new set of downs thanks to Demetrius Maddox. He's lining up here. Got Jared Griffin moving in motion, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it. He's got the boot going. Maddox is going to move forward, and I think that is 100 yards rushing on the game. That's just unbelievable. 9 yards in that QB keeper. Unreal. I mean, has a quarterback in the Super Bowl ever thrown for 200 yards and run for 100? It's unreal territory. Look at Royster. So close to getting into the end zone there. Honestly, a touchdown here puts this game away. They have no chance if we score here, but they've got a pretty heavy split on the left, so we might be in trouble. Hand it off to Royster, who pushes his way through. Not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns today. That man right there. Now, as much as I feel that sealed the deal, don't count the Saints out because they're marching down with about 3:30 left. Nate Russell's trying to put some points on the board for his team. He's going to find Cam Meredith, who's down inside the 32. Russell again, back in shotgun. Got Ingram there. He's going to make a small adjustment at the line. We got Scott Patrol in the middle. Watching across, they find another guy in open territory. This Cam Meredith again. Going back-to-back plays, the Saints get 12 yards. They're cooking right now. They're trying to get into that end zone. Watching for a run. Oh my God, they faked us out so hard. We got Ingram, but after 9, he's almost there again. What I'm most surprised about right now is the Saints are not running a hurry-up offense. You have limited time to score. You should probably be running a hurry-up, but who am I? I'm just a team that's up 3 scores on you. Pass across the middle. Treadwell's nearly in. Now they're going to the hurry up. Minute 49 left. Trying to get that blitz in here. They throw out to the flats. He jumps over top of our guy. What a play by Hill. Onside kick coming up here. Saints, you never know with them, man. You never know. False kick. We got our guy in Zay Jones. He's going to recover it. I had a feeling that's all she wrote. But before I get too ahead of myself, we have to make sure we get a first down or 2. They have 3 timeouts left. So we've got to be careful about what we start saying and what we start doing. Nice run here by Royster. He keeps his legs moving. He's down after 6 yards. 2nd and 4, minute 38 left. Royster in the backfield. He has 3 touchdowns. He wants 4. I doubt he gets 4, but honestly, the way he's running, a possibility. I think we basically sealed it there. A first down by Devonta Royster was gigantic momentum. He is running like a man possessed down the middle of this defense. Now on that play, that was the last time out the Saints actually had. So on 2nd and 3, Royster again looking to cook. Got some room to the edge. That's a first down, baby. Easy does it. He's 10 yards away from 100. And honestly, we're like real close to having 2 100-yard rushers in the same game in the Super Bowl. That's kind of nuts when you think about it. Royster breaking tackles, so he fumbled. It was a pretty magnificent resume. Just got slightly tarnished. I mean, I'm not really mad at him for fumbling. We probably ran him a little bit too much there, but the Saints probably going to throw some sort of like Hail Mary pass. They decide to throw it to Josh Hill for 9 yards. So the game is over. The Saints just caught a Hail Mary tip pass at the very end of the game. It doesn't really matter anywhere but Las Vegas. If you put a bet in this game for 7.5, then I'm sorry to tell you that if this was 7. But anyways, we're gonna walk out of here back-to-back Super Bowl champs. That was the weirdest ending I think of all time. But look, the defense in the first half was absolute garbage. In the second half, so much better. Nate Russell, you got 2 touchdowns, but you got to be mad at yourself. You threw 3 interceptions, nearly 4, and you cost your team a chance to win this Super Bowl, in my opinion. Devonta Royster, though, put the team on his back. Not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns. Demetrius Maddox out there slinging the rock back and forth. And look at Royster. I think that was his first touchdown of the day. He was so good there. Alvin Kamara obviously was a game changer as well. If he didn't get injured, I don't know if we win the game as easily as we would have, because that dude was killing us. Mark Ingram, though, came in. Shout outs to him. Had 63 rushing yards. Early in the game, in the second half, he slowed down a little bit. But again, Devonta Royster, the Super Bowl MVP, 17 carries, 93 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Maddox was no slouch. Oh, I think he had 200 yards passing, 100+ yards rushing. I'm just happy to see that our team, yet again, are Super Bowl champions. But a lot of things are going to happen in the offseason. We got some big contracts we got to take care of. We got some people that are probably going to be free agents. We got some holes to fill, a good draft coming up. A 3-peat? I don't want to talk about that yet. It was hard enough to win 2, but 3 in a row, that, in my opinion, would probably be something special. But for now, we're going to enjoy our team, the Toronto Thunderbirds. Demetrius Maddox, you did the thing out there. Devonta Royster, you did the thing. Tremaine Edmonds, you did it too. The Super Bowl champions, and no one take that away from us.